Alrighty. Okay, let's get some chess. I haven't played any since yesterday, right? Is that the last time I played? I believe it was yesterday. Oh well, I think that's technically untrue. I technically I played I made one move. Someone challenged me to a 3-day game, and so I did make one move. All right, got someone just barely higher rated than me, so maybe we'll have a little bit of a good game here. Maybe I'll get my butt kicked. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I wonder how good of a strat is it to play this to that. We should evaluate this. I see this play occasionally. I'm never quite sure what you're actually supposed to do. To be honest with you guys. I mean, he has to take, right? Yeah. He doesn't have to take this one. I'll go ahead and pre-move the response though, just in case he does. We'll see what he does though. I kind of do feel like these moves you're supposed to have memorized. I don't know. I never really understood why this takes people so long to do. But higher rated than me, so or than I've ever been. So like who am I to judge, right? No. Okay, I see. I see how that works now. Okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I think that went well. What do you guys think? Yeah, I kind of figured this out already. I need a castle. My next move. Unless, well, I mean, depends on what he does with that queen, but Pretty sure castling's my next move. Okay, yeah, I think he'll get his pawn back. That's pretty good. It's pretty clever. I don't have to let him get his pawn back. Can bring this one forward, but that blocks off the knight at the very least. So it's some kind of compensation for him. And I can always just move back too. That also works. Or forward, actually. Yeah, forward works even better. That yeah, because you just have to. I did see that coming. No, that doesn't work. Wait a minute. That's a terrible move. Yeah, because I just do this. What's the plan now? You're screwed. That was a terrible move. I mean, I do need a castle still, but like, yeah. Ooh, and the other side was already weak for your castle too, so like you're probably gonna end up castling that way. Beautiful. I mean, I probably just won the game, like legitimately won the game. We're just looking. We're making sure. Yeah, I don't see anything he can do that would be so bad that I shouldn't. Actually, I don't see anything he can really do at all. Yeah, he really should have at least gotten that. He should have done something. I don't know, castled some. I guess maybe he can castle this turn. Yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah, I'd definitely be castling this turn. That's the only way to keep that knight. I guess that's another way to keep the knight, but like, is it a good idea? Okay, I was gonna castle this way, but at this point, I think that's kind of problematic, actually. I've still got this as an option too. And I still can't tightly castle this way. I just really don't want to, given how much like pressure there is on that side. I really feel like that ties up his queen too much too to be doing it that way. He might be planning to bring that pawn forward, which is pretty good. Mine, you know, actually. Oh, he got me with like the same pat. Oh, guys. That sucks. I should have castled earlier when I had the chance. I mean, I'm still ahead, and I am going to take this. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm doing pretty well. I just kind of realized I'm about to get, well, no, I get that 9 on my next move, I think. I think no matter what, I don't think there's a way out of it for him. And then depending on what he does next, I might. I didn't. How did I not see that? Have I not played chess before? Like, actually, though. I really think he should have castled that, though, but whatever. I think that was actually a mistake still. Okay. But yeah, I got a little overconfident with my play, and then he really very much equalized that position. I need to get my rook into the game as well. But there's another free pawn, and I just can't. It's just hard to pass up. By the way, if you're missing the other free pawn, it's that right there. I'm 3 points of material ahead of him. In what universe is that trade not good for me? I haven't even done the pawn structure right for the bishop to be on that color. And his pawn, yeah, no. Bro, your bishop's like way better than mine. I'm fairly certain. I don't claim to be a chess expert, but I'm fairly certain your bishop was just better than mine. Okay. No, that doesn't work. I just move here. How did that do anything? I mean, I know. Look, I know. Sometimes I'm stupid. Okay, but that's a thing. Like, so maybe I'm just being stupid. That's quite definitely a possibility. Okay, but that seemed really dumb. Also, if he doesn't move back, I can move my knight out now, which also frees my bishop up pretty much as fast. I was gonna say quicker, but I think technically it's as fast as what I was gonna do before. And I can develop it with an attack on the queen. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, he'll move obviously, but oh yeah, that's to defend that. I guess yeah, makes sense. Okay, we gotta restart thinking these things through. I have been moving a little too fast, I think. Yeah, because I'm waiting on time. But okay, so here's an option. Don't forget about here. Also here. Here removes a defender from this other pawn, though. But technically, my pawns need to move off these squares because of my bishop anyway. So I had because they need to be on the other color of the bishop. Yeah, I think the pawn up is the right move here. Let's see what he does next. I really like this pawn capture here. I think that's really good because that center pawn is kind of a major advantage for him. It's borderline a pass pawn. It's not quite, but it's pretty close to it. Oh wait, no, I can't, bro. See, I keep trying to sack my pieces here, guys. Okay. What do you guys think about that? Oh, bro, why not just use the rook I've just freed up? Oh! Damn it. I'm going to lose that rook and then probably that pawn too. Okay. God, that pisses me off. Okay. Slow down, Austin. So here, which of course we followed up by him probably going there. Damn, that's really good. No, because he can't. My knight's there. You can't really threaten that one. So yeah, this would be the only way he could threaten it. I can just pull the bishop up for that. Oh. Hold on. What about here? Kind of like there. been a weird game. I should have won a lot easier than this had I not been stupid earlier. Once I move that up, I can also move this here and then go here, forcing him to move. The moment he moves, I can start taking stuff too. Oh, it's my move. No, wait, it's his move. Never mind, it's his move. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I was saw the timer. Why is it counting down? Yeah, it's his move. I'm an idiot. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now he's targeting that one. I'm thinking here for the moment. Yeah, I don't really know what the plan is here, if we're being honest. I don't see it. I mean, I'm one ahead. Do I just take it? Call it good? I thought that alleviates a lot of pressure for him that I shouldn't be alleviating. Back here. Ah, that gives him there, though. Yeah. Which lets him force me to do it. It's pretty good. Pretty good idea there. I think I want to keep my queen in this fight. It'll be interesting to see the eval later if that was actually a good move or not. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Now, what's your plan here? Got to keep the queen in the game. If yeah, my knight just cannot defend against his rook, so I have to keep my queen in the game. That was a good choice earlier. I don't think it matters the fact that I'm up pawns at that point. I think no matter how many pawns you have, I don't think you can actually keep them all. I think you'd have some problems with if you tried. So I do like here and then eat them, right? I like that. We'll see how it turns out in the game, if it really becomes an option or not. Because from his perspective, I really like coming over here and threatening these two pawns. I like that a lot. Oh, actually, I think here's good because here kind of stops both of those things. Of course, I have a counter check there. I don't know. We'll see what he does. I'll let him figure out what he wants to do next. Queen in games are dynamic, though. It's really hard to play. I mean, because he wants to push that pawn forward and keep me from... Okay. Let's see how he deals with this. Oh, dang, that's clever, but he doesn't have quite enough pieces because he can come here and it would be pretty good, but then I will just take back. Like, yeah, it doesn't quite work, does it? If you can bring this pawn up into it as well, it will work. But that's more than one move away. And I've now lined my queen to be able to take those pawns, so. Ooh, I've also got a nice little move here. Just saw that too. Now? I can always move back, right? I mean, that one just, it's hard for that one to be bad. I can always move back. Take. Then I can't take there. because of the queen guarding the thing still. Unless the queen was to move. No, that doesn't seem like that was the move. Oh, that's check. I missed that that was check. Okay, that works more than I thought it did. Okay, now I get to move. I missed that he was going to take into check. That's really annoying. I've been gaining time on him every. If you guys haven't noticed, I have been paying attention to make sure I've been gaining time on him, because I think we're going to come into some kind of a time push. Okay, that lets him push forward into a check, which is obviously what he's trying to do. But the thing is that if I move up, takes. But now I lose guarding. I stopped guarding this. Can always move back. Crap. That was a mistake, guys. That was a huge, huge mistake. I can always move back here. That's what I'll have to do. Yeah, I saw it, but it was too late. This is no longer defended. He can take. Oh, technically it is. There's a couple moves he has to make first. No, it doesn't work. I think it was okay. I got very lucky there. I think basically is what happened. Because if he takes, then my next. Wait. Yeah, if he takes, I can retake at this point if he takes. Yeah, like so. And then then he can take that one. Or just move down here. Oh, well, moving down here doesn't quite solve this problem, but. Let's see what he does. That's interesting. Because that lets me go back here, which lets me guard this. Which I would very much like to do. I don't think that was the right move. He can move his rook over and threaten this now. That would work. He'd do something at least. You've got a really good position here, but it's really treacherous, and you're kind of low on time. And I've really got a couple checks up here that could also maybe kind of screw with you, depending on what you do next. Yeah, if he takes that, well, takes the pawn, you just take him. But even if he repins me first, there's some interesting ideas. You're thinking too long, buddy. You're already low on time. Yeah, this definitely feels like I might just win on time. Okay, so that's a really clever repin. I think he really wants to capture this. And I think I just might let him. Hold on. Ooh, I hadn't considered that. I was considering the recapture. Okay. I go here. Oh, but it works this time because, yeah, it's clever. It's clever. I appreciate that, the cleverness of that. Are you just going to try to force a tie? I don't know what he's doing. I don't understand. Okay, that's an attempt at a mate. Let's go ahead and capture into this check first. While I give him something to think about there. Burn up more of his time. Okay. So, I can slide all the way over here and defend that. That's an option for me. I blocked my pawn, though, which I was trying to advance. So it's kind of annoying. That doesn't work. That's pretty much game, right, guys? I don't think you can win from that. I don't think there's coming back from that. I'm pretty sure I've just won the game. So, I mean, like, rooks are good pieces, but they ain't queens, you know? Like, he pushed that. It felt like it was pushing the attack a little too hard. I mean, to be honest with you guys. Okay, I figured that was. I was impressed he hadn't resigned yet. Honestly. Okay, I gotta go let a dog in, and then I'm gonna evaluate this game. That was +9 eval too. That wasn't bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Yeah, I do want to do a game review. That's what I want to do. Thank you for the suggestion, kind sir. I feel like that was a good game. We're gonna see what the computer thinks, though. I probably had some misses. Oh yeah, I definitely did. Okay, forfeit. I mean, it's a game rating higher than my actual rating, so like it's kind of hard to. I apparently made a blunder.
You're about to lose a rook? That's not ideal, pal.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was a blunder. That's fair.
Smart tactics secured the win in the endgame. Well done. You want to fight for the center and open up those pieces? Let's go! Whoa, a Sicilian. Tell me you're ready for some firework. Nice. Your opponent's playing it cool with a flexible move, huh? It's the old Sicilian, baby. You grab central space and now your pieces are vibing. Your opponent's playing it cool with a flexible move, huh? You grab central space and now your pieces are vibing. Let's go. This capture eliminates one of white's center pawns. You grab central space and your opponent's playing it cool with a flex. You grab this capture. You recaptured easy peasy. D5 gains space in the enter and attacks the E4 pawn.
But it's not the best move.
You are forcing your opponent to double pawns.
Also not the best move. Interesting.
Your opponent just left a pawn hanging. Free material for you, my friend. That pawn was free for the taking.
Yes, this was him just not knowing his opening.
Played the strongest move available? That's the only move. You found it. Insane. Your opponent just grabbed back and developed a queen at the same time. You defended that pawn like a champ. Good stuff. They are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. You allowed the opponent to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades?
Yeah, I guess if he had taken with his, that would have been better. Yeah, and I could have developed that. Okay, I admit that.
Their pawn was defended, but now it's hanging. What just happened? They missed the chance to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades? Bam, that trapped rook is toast. A solid choice. You just snapped up that rook for free. Can't beat. Your opponent just defended their knight, which was under attack.
The fact that the best move doesn't protect the knight is wild.
You allowed the opponent to win material through a fork.
Should have castled then. That's when I should have castled, okay.
Black will be winning material with that fork. You're about to lose a rook? That's not ideal, pal.
But that was that was already decided. That was the fork. I don't think that's the blunder. The blunder was whenever I let him do it in the first place. That's not a blunder. going over here does not protect the rook. Like it didn't really solve anything.
That rook. You dodged that check like Neo in the Matrix. Oh no. Their king can't castle anymore. What a nightmare. You just snapped up that pawn for free. Can't beat that, right? Hold on. Your opponent's knight is supporting the center. This is getting spicy. You just snagged a free pawn. Your opponent's finally waking up the whole squad, huh? You kept your cool and saved the pawn. Your opponent stopped the attack on their pawn. Good for them. More attackers on that knight? Time to pile on the pressure.
Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to do that. That's interesting. Apparently I should have moved back. Oh. Okay. Yeah, getting the queen out of
Their
my
best
back.
option was to recapture a piece. That's the only move. You found it. You are now able to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. Activating your piece and snatching. The queen slips away as your opponent. Chasing the queen away like an angry landlord.
Putting the knight there was
Your
better,
opponent
apparently.
moves their
Okay.
queen to escape your attack.
Interesting.
You allowed the opponent to win a rook through a fork.
Yeah, I did, and it was dumb. That was more of a blunder, honestly.
Black will be winning a rook. You dodge that check like your opponent just... You pile more pressure onto the knight with... Your opponent just... You dodge that bullet. Your opponent has a fork set up. It could win material if they nail it. Ouch! That pawn is feeling the love. Safely guarded now. Your opponent is offering a trade? Is this a chess game or a bazaar? You lost your advantage, making the position equal.
Apparently, I should have taken the queen. That's interesting. I thought that the queen was bad because I understand I have more pawns, but I felt that it was.
They are right on target.
Yeah.
An excellent move. Well done. Now you have to get an isolated pawn. Snag that recapture. Easy. That is a move you can make. You are threatening to win material through a... Their move stopped you from being able to win material through a discovered attack. That's the move. I like it. Their rook's flexing on that open file now. You uncorked a fork and it is putting heat on them. Your opponent is like, no. You traded pieces like a pro. Your opponent stopped the passed pawn. You dodged that check like Neo in the... Your opponent just defended their pawn, which was under attack. That ambitious pawn move is like a wake-up call, activating your squad. Uh-oh, a fork? Your opponent is eyeing two pieces at once. Spicy. That's the only move. You found... Opponent improved their pawn structure. Taking back with the swiftness? Love it. Your opponent moves their queen to escape your attack. You dodge that queen's check like Neo in the Matrix. Your opponent just served... Block party in effect, that queen ain't check. They played an absolute top choice in this position. You found the only move. What a... Ooh, a pin! Your knight is stuck protecting the king. What will you do? You're marching that passed pawn down the board. They found the absolute best continuation. You found the only move. Your opponent is getting the pieces to work. You dodged that check like... Your opponent goofed, leaving a free pawn on the board. Easy pickings, just say. That was a free pawn. This prevents the opponent. This is the only move that works. Is your opponent a wizard or something? Oh, your better option was to defend a pawn that was under attack.
I'm pretty sure it was my knight that was under attack. Yeah.
Their piece is now lost
about
after
those
that
guys.
move. Your opponent just... They blundered. Now you get a chance to win material through a fork.
What? Huh? Through a fork.
Nice fork. Material
Oh.
is incoming.
How
Are
did
you
I
kidding
miss
me?
that? Yeah, that was obvious.
Your opponent blocked the check. Checkmate's calling. Can you hear it? Your opponent is like one step... Oh, they're
Okay.
running away. Your
That's the
opponent's king is
hypothetical.
dodging that check from your... You missed a chance to win material. Their rook is now lost after that move. Your opponent just gave you the chance to shine. You're grinding out that checkmate. Slow and steady wins. Your opponent stopped. You're in... I really like their choice. You're continuing the checkmate attack. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay. That was all interesting. There's a couple of moments I'm a little more interested in, to be honest. Oh, might as well update my stats on here too. 890. Oh yeah, did you guys hear about the new chess engine? There was it Reckless. It's supposed to be doing pretty good. Okay, wait, hold on. What are you supposed to hear? Knight moves. Knight moves is the answer to this question. What are you supposed to hear? Knight moves is the answer. You're supposed to have knight moves. Blame it on the knight. Yeah, I feel like I've analyzed this when I knew the knight move was next. I don't feel like I've ever analyzed this, though. Okay, apparently the bishop development. Okay, hold on. Well, we'll see. They're pretty close. I mean, it's pretty close to being the same. Uh, yeah. Okay, at a 24 depth analysis, it says that this is the correct move. So sure. Yeah. Then he takes, and then I take. Okay, apparently taking is not the best move here. So out of curiosity, out of a hypothetical, let's let it finish out and figure out what the best move is. I'm kind of curious about what the follow up here should be. I feel like if you go here, then the follow up is here, and I feel like if he goes here, then I always feel like I take. I feel like if he leaves the knight here, I always feel like I always just take it, but I'm not 100% sure that's actually correct. Yeah, so I feel like I do see that quite a bit, and I feel like I just take. I've always, yeah, okay, it doesn't like take there. See, I've always liked it because, well, okay, well, technically though, it doesn't create a damaged pawn search in this case because you're just moving from here to here, and then you're just opening the rook. That's actually, yeah, I guess in this case, yeah, it actually is. Usually, if you can get a knight, if you can get a pawn to capture you, then you're making them double the pawns. But in this case, there's already a pawn missing there, so they're not doubling it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, here to keep him from moving his queen, because if he moves his queen, you get to set up the. Yeah, it makes sense. It's not bad. Anyway, that's not what actually happened in the game, though. So. Oh no, I don't. I don't want to look at what the best move was. I want to look at what actually happened. Oh, it is what happened. I forgot. That is what happened. Oh, and then I actually did. Oh, and then I actually had the best response. Okay, that's interesting. I guess I thought they were a little better. That I feel like that was not. Yeah, he's supposed to capture here. Yeah, that was a mistake for sure. So he did that. That was kind of what let me get kind of an earlier lead. And then he has some options. At this point, he chose to take, thinking. I think he thought that if I took here, he could just take my bishop. But I mean, I played chess before, so yeah. But I played chess before, so you know. We got this continuation here, and then yeah, and I saw this, did that, totally snagged it. Yeah, yeah, and from here even, let's see, his best move. Apparently, yeah, I still don't. Oh, you know what I missed about here earlier is that here is a check. That's why it's such a great move. I just completely missed that. I'll tell you. Oh, he got it. That was the move. It was good. I mean, I was impressed. Wild to me that that's the best move. Yeah, moving the pawn up was a mistake. That was a bigger mistake, honestly. Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. See, and that was the thing I analyzed. I thought taking the queen was wrong because I thought that I needed. Why did I think that actually? Oh yeah, I remember because the rook. It's because he has the rook and it's such a good long range piece that I felt like that was going to be a major disadvantage for me if I traded queens. But bro, Stockfish is like, no, bro, you trade queens here. That's wild. I just wouldn't have considered trading queens there. I just, yeah. And apparently just for a brief little bit here, I'm actually losing. Or was losing. I guess at this point I'm no longer losing. It doesn't like my fork? That's interesting. Yeah, and for just a moment, it's like, nah, bro, you're losing. I don't understand why it likes this so much. I am kind of curious here. Let's play that out. Okay, but let's assume he's not an idiot. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So, okay, so if he goes here, I have to move my queen. Blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. I don't understand, guys. Blame it on the night. Okay, I guess that's it. I guess you're forcing the queen trade, and that's why it's so good. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't see that far ahead, honestly. Yeah, that's what actually happened there. And then oh yeah, that's where the game ended because he resigned. But yes, it's mate in 5 here. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, that was good. That was interesting. I really thought that was fairly good. Um, there was the blunders. I find it funny that Starfish did not assign him any blunders. Oh, and let's see how I did at the various. I guess we should see how I did at the various stages of the game too. Before we call it a night.
Smart tactics secured the win in the endgame. Well done. You are forcing your opponent to double pawns.
Oh, that's the button I'm looking for.
Smart
right there.
tactics secured the win in the endgame. Well done.
So yeah, so it's the 8 great moves that make up for the. It says 1 blunder. It looks like they were 2. Oh, he got 2 blunders.
Their pawn was defended, but now it's hanging. What just
Right.
happened? They missed the chance to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades.
Right. Oh,
Their
yeah.
piece is
and then,
now
of course,
lost after that
That
move.
was a blunder. That's
Your
fair.
opponent just gave you the chance to shine.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Smart tactics secured the win in the endgame. Well done.
But yeah, I got had 100% accuracy in the opening. That's interesting. 85. I guess, yeah. 62% accuracy middle game. So their middle game is actually better than mine, which actually makes sense because they were making up ground in the middle game. That makes sense. And then my in-game accuracy was a lot higher than theirs. Well, not a lot higher. It's just a little bit higher, I guess. And that's what allowed me the victory there. Was the higher in-game accuracy and the time. I mean, the time pressure is really what it comes down to. It's hard to play well. It's hard to play better than me whenever you're like way down on time. How far did he come down in time at the end? Now I'm just getting curious here.
Their piece is now lost after that move. Your opponent, you're continuing the checkmate attack. It's a marathon,
he was
not a
down
sprint.
to a minute. I mean, bro, it's hard to play someone who has 7 minutes whenever you have a minute and a half. I mean, that's what it comes to do. Well, all right. Hey, buddy. Did you come over here to say hi? You got gook in your eyes. Yeah, you do. Here, I got it out for you. My dog will come over to see us, but you guys can't see him, but I can. Yeah, the doggo. Yes, the doggo. All right. Good night, guys.